Hi guys, welcome back, or if you are new, hello, my name is Nadia. I'm a freelance filmmaker and I'm also currently working as an assistant in Hollywood. Well, actually right now I am in New Jersey at my parents' place because it's the holidays, but I do live and work in Los Angeles. I've been living there for a little over 2 years now, which is absolutely crazy. So naturally, this PayUpHollywood movement has been a hot topic with my circle of friends and with other young fellow professionals working to make it in this crazy industry we call entertainment. So today I wanted to talk about what is PayUpHollywood exactly, why are all the assistants speaking up, and what are they actually speaking up about, because it's not just about pay. In this video, I'm not going to be talking about my personal experience. If you guys want to hear anything about that, you can go watch some of my other videos or follow me on Twitter at Nadia Fedchin, but this video is just going to be about the facts. What is PayUpHollywood? So into the video. PayUpHollywood is a movement that started approximately 3 months ago by TV writer-producer, WGA West board member, and also former Hollywood assistant herself, Liz Alper, alongside Hollywood screenwriter Deirdre Mangan. PayUpHollywood shines a light onto how assistants in Hollywood are significantly underpaid and undervalued in this toxic pay your dues culture, to the point where we are blocking out people from certain socioeconomic backgrounds and wrongfully furthering our inequality in the entertainment industry. On October 15th, screenwriters John August and Craig Mazin brought up this topic on their podcast Scriptnotes and discussed this issue, and also quoted real horror stories that current Hollywood assistants face today to just scrape by. It's a really great podcast and I highly recommend you check it out. I'll leave the link in the description down below to the specific episode I am talking about, but basically what they talk about is how assistant salary hasn't changed in years, and what these companies and multi-millionaires are deciding to pay their assistants just isn't enough for them to get by without some sort of secondary financial help from a parent, let's say, or without going into some sort of financial debt on top of, let's be real, their student loans. According to a recent survey by the PayUpHollywood team, they asked approximately 1,500 assistants how much they are paid. Assistants at studios, agencies, management companies, production development companies responded, and so on, and this is what they got. 64.41% of respondents reported being paid less than $50,000 before taxes, with almost 11% paid less than $30,000. Given the current cost of living in Los Angeles, an assistant would have to be paid $53,600 after taxes in order to not be rent burdened. Now, what a lot of people will unfortunately argue is something like this. This is the way it's always been. I had to put up with it. Toughen up. You should be grateful. Or even, that's how we weed out the ones that don't want it badly enough. Now, John and Craig made an interesting point on their podcast about this, and that is, no successful person made it to where they are today because they weren't being paid enough. Successful people have gotten to where they are today because they worked hard, they had a vision, they had talent, and maybe even a little bit of luck. The only thing low pay is doing is not giving everyone a chance to even compete in the race. Now, of course, the entertainment industry is not the only industry facing this problem, and if you don't believe that you are being fairly compensated, I encourage you to go right ahead and do something about it. I am not saying the entertainment industry is the only industry that has this sort of problem, or that LA is the most expensive city to live in. I am not saying that, although it is very expensive. I am just saying that it is a problem today that we are facing as assistants in Hollywood. Unlike many other jobs, assistants in the entertainment industry are expected to spend a lot of their own money on their job. For example, a lot of entry-level positions in the entertainment industry require that you have a car and that you know how to drive. If you don't have a car, you can't even be considered for those jobs. Or let's say you have a car and you get a flat tire while you're out on a company errand, that money for that new tire is coming out of your pocket. Why don't we have company cars for assistants if we are expected to go out on runs? Other additional costs include streaming subscriptions, movie tickets, trade magazine subscriptions, my IMDb Pro account, drinks over meetings we're expected to be having. All of this comes out of our own pocket, and when we're paid minimum wage, it's hard to focus on all those other expenses when you're just worrying about how to make rent. In addition, not only are assistants being underpaid, but they aren't being treated fairly either. We entered this industry young and hopeful, and then we were reminded on a daily basis that we do not matter, that we are disposable. I am not a human with feelings and a family and bills and problems of my own, and if I don't like the way that I'm being treated, if I'm not happy about it, then I can be replaced in a second, and I should just be putting up with this emotional abuse. And you know, I just don't think that's right, and even if that's the way that it's always been, that needs to change. According to the same PayUpHollywood survey I mentioned before, 104 assistants reported that a boss or supervisory colleague had thrown an object at them at work, most often a stapler, and more than half felt anxious about reporting workplace violations for fear of being fired or losing future opportunities. Not only that, but 93% of assistants have reported that their job has led to an increase in anxiety, and 66% said that they have been experiencing increased feelings of depression as a result of their work experiences. Welcome to the beautiful life of a Hollywood assistant. Lovely. Now, what can we do about this? A lot of people will tell you nothing, that this is just the way it is, we can't change, this is the way it's always been, this is what I had to do, this is what you have to do, just suck it up, this is the way it is in the real adult world. You guys are babies, you don't know anything, and they will put you down and make you afraid to speak up. They will tell you things like, you should be grateful for this opportunity, you should be so grateful for your unpaid internship. You should be grateful for your minimum wage job after working as an assistant for 5 years with no sign of growth. Now, if you are an assistant watching this, I encourage you to take an honest look at the work that you do and ask yourself, how much should I be paid for this work that I do? And if you are an employer or boss watching this video, I encourage you to talk to the assistants at your company, talk to the interns, and just ask them, how much do you think that you should be paid? Ask them, how many hours would you like to work? Maybe they don't want to work 12-hour days, and maybe they would actually perform better if they were working 10-hour days, or oh my gosh, unheard of 9-hour days. Is that even a thing in the entertainment industry? But you won't know until you start that conversation. Assistants, speak to your bosses. Bosses, you should know how much your assistant is making. On December 9th, Deadline reported that the talent agency Verve conducted an internal survey last month in response to the PayUpHollywood hashtag that went viral in October. As a result of the survey, Verve announced a series of changes designed to recognize valuable work contribution while helping to meet the financial standard necessary to live in today's Los Angeles. This series of changes includes a pay increase for all mailroom employees and assistants. Depending on the position, hourly rates will increase between 25% and 40%. Verve is also adjusting its working hours as the survey resulted in an overwhelming response in favor of a shortened day. So I hope this video gave you a better understanding of PayUpHollywood. The sun has set while I've been filming this video for the past hour, so if you've seen the shadow over here change, that is why. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already subscribed, share this video with friends. If you guys are interested in reading more about PayUpHollywood, I've included all the articles down below in the description. I've also included the podcast script notes, and I've also included the PayUpHollywood survey results down below. It's all in the description. Go check it out, educate yourselves before you speak about a topic. I think it's really important to understand it fully and completely, and that's, was my goal for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching again. I love you, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.